Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
This week, adolescents could be able to get the coronavirus vaccine. We'll tell you what you need to know if you're on the fence about having your child vaccinated. But first, we are getting to breaking news as we have just received official confirmation that Detroit Police Chief James Craig will be announcing his retirement today. That story does top our news here at noon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Evrod Kasmi. It was just over the weekend that sources tipped us off to the possibility of Chief Craig announcing his retirement. Well, not just long ago, we got official confirmation of this. And you can watch the announcement live at 2 o'clock right here on Local 4 and online at clickondetroit.com. The big question, though, is what Chief Craig will be doing next and if he's considering a run for governor as a Republican. Here's our Sean Lay with more.
Well, good afternoon from Detroit Public Safety Headquarters. 2 p.m. sharp, Police Chief James Craig, he has confirmed what we learned on Friday, that he will indeed retire after 8 years as Detroit Police Chief. We're talking about huge news here because Chief Craig has had a huge impact on the city of Detroit. The green lights we see flashing now all over town, Project Greenlight, was a program the chief championed to improve the safety of anyone stopping at a Detroit gas station in the wake of a wave of carjackings. The chief's neighborhood police program, connecting with people in neighborhoods, remains popular, and Craig's relationship with community leaders and the community, working with them, is really credited with Detroit having mainly all peaceful protests during last summer's police protests. The chief has also caused controversy, being in favor of facial recognition technology. Again, 2 o'clock sharp, we will hear from Chief James Craig. Will he talk about his future plans after retirement? No. He's expected to talk about that in the coming days. In downtown Detroit, Sean Lay, Local 4.
All right. Thank you very much, Sean. Of course, after his big announcement, we do want to let you know Chief Craig will be joining us live tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. on Local 4 News today. I'll be interviewing him live on the air, so you definitely don't want to miss that. We'll have a lot of questions for him then. In other news here at noon, in the coming days, we will learn if Pfizer will get full approval of its COVID-19 vaccine from the FDA. The shots are currently being given out under an emergency use authorization that was granted back in December. 6 months of data is needed to get full approval. Pfizer is also applying to extend its emergency use to include children ages 12 to 15. Now, if the FDA approves that request, it would be the first vaccine available to people in that age bracket. Here's a look at what parents need to know about the shot.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
This week, kids between the ages of 12 and 15 years old could be rolling up their sleeve for a COVID-19 vaccine as the FDA considers Pfizer's vaccine for that age group. Have questions? These doctors have some answers. Let's start with the size of the trial, about 2,200 kids. Is that enough?
Knowing how effective the vaccine has been in those 16 and older, that gives us reassurance. So we only need to study it and compare
What's being considered?
the safety profile as well as the immune response and, most importantly, the efficacy.
Is it safe?
The efficacy of the vaccine in 12 to 15 years old was essentially 100%, and it was really quite safe.
And doctors tell us there's no evidence this vaccine will affect development or fertility. When will it be available?
Oh, essentially almost immediately after.
That's because it's the same vaccine and the possible side effects are the same as well. What about kids younger than 12?
You want to do what's called an age de-escalation. We now have it from 12 to 15. Then you work your way downward from 12 to 9 years old, 9 to 6 years old, 6 to 2 years old.
With the hope of being able to vaccinate children of all ages by early next year.
And you're all done.
If and when the FDA gives Pfizer the thumbs up here, then the CDC would have to vote on recommending it. The director would then have to sign off. The CDC has an emergency meeting that's scheduled for this Wednesday. We'll be monitoring that for you and we'll keep you posted on that. Turning our attention now to the numbers. This afternoon, we're expecting new state case numbers. That'll be a 2-day total, Sunday's and today's numbers. On the national front, the United States has now passed 32,709,000 coronavirus cases, with more than 581,000 deaths from the virus. For the first time since October, the 7-day average of new COVID-19 cases in the U.S. has fallen to 45,000 per day. President Biden is reversing a Trump-era policy regarding the LGBTQ community. The U.S. will now protect gay and transgender people against sex discrimination in health care. The Trump administration had defined sex to mean gender assigned at birth, thereby excluding transgender people from legal protections. The Secretary of Health and Human Services, Xavier Becerra, said in a statement that, quote, everyone, including LGBTQ people, should be able to access health care free from discrimination or interference. A crippling cyber attack completely shuts down a major U.S. pipeline that delivers fuel to nearly half of the East Coast. That includes gasoline, jet fuel, and heating oil. This map shows the pipeline. Experts worry that the attack could contribute to already rising gas prices ahead of the summer travel season. In the meantime, as Tom Costello reports, officials say they might have a lead on the criminals behind the attack.
Yeah, good day. We are watching pump prices very, very closely. So far, no dramatic increase, but that could change any hour, any day. The longer that this pipeline that's run by Colonial Pipeline, the longer it's shut down, the greater the chances the gas prices will start to move up. This is the pipeline responsible for 2.5 million barrels of jet fuel, of diesel fuel, and regular gasoline every single day, moving from Texas all the way up into New York and every state in between. 45% of East Coast fuel moves through this pipeline, shut down since Friday because of a ransomware attack. Cybersecurity experts and NBC News sources believe that this is the work of a sophisticated Russian criminal enterprise called DarkSide, and that they are demanding a ransom be paid before they unfreeze the pipeline. So we don't know how long it's going to take to get the pipeline reopened. Colonial Pipeline says it's working around the clock, and the government says it is all hands on deck. Multiple agencies working to not only help Colonial get the fuel moving again up the East Coast, but also tracking down more of who is responsible and trying to take their operations offline. It is, in the words of cybersecurity experts, a new front, a very terrifying new front, and how cyber criminals can literally take infrastructure and critical infrastructure offline in the United States. I'm Tom Costello in McLean, Virginia. Back to you.
All right, Tom, thank you. Closer to home now, a big groundbreaking in Detroit today. The Detroit Arsenal is breaking ground on a new electrical substation. This new operation is important for future energy requirements. Senator Gary Peters was on hand for today's ceremony. Peters is a member of the Senate Armed Services Committee and worked to secure the funding to upgrade the electrical substation. The senator says the substation will help us adapt as other countries improve their technologies.
It has always been the history of this country that we out-innovate everybody in the world. We need to continue to out-innovate everybody in the world, and this facility will be the lead for that.
The project will cost $24 million, and it's set to be completed by August of 2022, and it will go online in November of that year. All right, let's get you updated on your forecast on this Monday. Taking a live look at our sky cam here in downtown Detroit. Meteorologist Brandon Rue has a look at what we're expecting after kind of a gloomy, rainy Mother's Day, Brandon.
Yeah, 40s with rain most of the day for most of us. So we're recovering a little bit, and we owe our moms quite a bit, just beyond the normal, right? We have temps in all four zones hovering right around 50. Northwest winds are 7 to 12, but those will be picking up through the afternoon. We'll get some areas of some partial breakage in the clouds, so a little bit of sun, but thicker clouds also trying to roll in. Middle upper 50s with isolated light rain chances. A little batch that evaporated coming over most of Metro Detroit, but there are reinforcements out west. So 2 o'clock or so, parts of our west zone, maybe south zone, could get a couple of showers. And then 4 or 5 p.m., the model says our north zone clipped by a quick shower. And then even this evening, 8, 9 o'clock, a light shower. So, Evrod, not a nonstop rain, and these are very light showers. So keep your plans in place today. We are tracking cooler, wetter weather for Tuesday, but lots of light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, we are keeping our eyes set on that. Brandon, thank you. We'll check in with him again in just a little bit. In the meantime, still to come here at noon, searching for answers. 4 months after the deadly insurrection at the U.S. Capitol, there are still a number of questions. We'll tell you how leaders are working to prevent future attacks when we come back.